Hi, I'm John Pritchard with Venture Medical, and what we have here is a Amsco 3080RL surgical table. RL stands for return to level, and we're going to show you where the auxiliary switches are and the manual foot pump. So, on the 3080RL, in case of an emergency when your hand control does not work anymore, you have a bank of auxiliary switches right here: trend, height, side tilt, back, and leg. Either way, plus minus, leg up, leg down, back up, back down, and so forth. In case of an emergency, when the hand control is not working any longer, you can go ahead and operate the table from here to get you through the case until you can have someone look at the table for repair. Also, if you lose power completely, you have a manual foot pump here. And this is if everything goes wrong. If you don't have enough of the motor battery to operate the table, and you have a patient and you need to get them back down, you need to get them back to a normal position where you can transfer them to a stretcher, you would simply press. Now this table's working fine, so this is not going to work as if it was an emergency situation. But if it were an emergency situation, if you wanted to, say, lower the table, you would simply press or switch the height toggle down. You would click it down like that, but you wouldn't hear the motor running because the battery would be dead. And then you would just pump this auxiliary pump while you were holding it down. This will lower the table to the ground. Same thing with the back, the side tilt, the leg, all of that. You can manually operate in case of an emergency with the foot pump by actuating the auxiliary controls. Lastly, with the feet, the braking mechanism, right under on the RL, this is different on the SP and the 3085 SP, but on the 3080RL, the braking mechanism or the foot actuation mechanism to lower and raise the feet is located underneath where the plug goes for the 120 volt power. So it's just a little toggle switch. You can feel it under here, and you can actuate it one way, and that will lock the table, and you can actuate it the other way to unlock the table. And this is very important to be able to, in case you need to move the table or in case you need to lock the table in an emergency. So that is the auxiliary switch and locking mechanism and manual foot pump on a 3080RL. Stay tuned for our next video.